Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan. Hi everyone, let me introduce myself. My name is Nailah Amorita Syakra Rafiun. My number name is 2024 32051. First of all, I want to say thank you to Mr. Miss Lecturer and Assistant Lab who have helped me in the teaching basic programming. And here I want to present about data types and operators. Okay, in this slide there is a definition of data type and operators. First is definition of data type. Data type is a classification that specifies which type of value a variable can hold and how that value can be manipulated. It defines the operations that can be performed on the data and the way the data is stored in my memory. Okay, next is definition of operator. Operator is a symbol or character used to perform operations on one or more operands, values, or variables. Operators enable you to manipulate data and carry out calculations or comparisons. Okay, the next slide is basic data type. Data types have 6 types, namely integer, string, character, float, boolean, and array. Okay, first, integer. Integer is a data type that represents whole numbers, both positive and negative. The second is string. String is a data type that stores a sequence of characters, including letters, numbers, and symbols. Next, character. Character is a data type used to store numbers, letters, symbols, punctuation marks, and even blank space. Next, float or double. Float is a data type that represents decimal or fractional numbers. Next, boolean. Boolean is a data type has only two possible values, true or false. Booleans are often used in control flow statements such as conditions to determine the flow of a program. And the last is array. Array is a data type in the form of a list. This data type stores multiple structures implemented with integer indexes. Okay, the next slide is operator type. Operator type have 5 types. Namely, the first is arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators are used to perform common mathematical operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and modulus. Next is comparison operator. When you want to compare two values, the comparison operator is used. Some examples of comparison operators are equals, not equal to, greater than, smaller than, and lesser equals. Next is logical operators. Logical operators allow you to combine several conditions at once. In many programming languages, logical operators include and, or, and no. Okay, next is assignment operators. Assignment operators used to assign values to variable. The most common operators in this category are 1. Assignment, addition assignment, multiplication assignment, division assignment, and subtraction assignment. And the last type is bitwise operators. Bitwise operators operate on bits and perform operations bit by bit. Some examples on these operators include 1. And bitwise, 2. Bitwise OR, bitwise XOR, bitwise NOT, shift left, and shift right. Okay, in the last slide, there are the results of the programming practice. I will explain the function per line of the result of my coding. Okay, here is a line by line explanation of the code shown in the image. For the first line, include IOStream. Include IOStream used to include the IOStream header file, which is used for standard input and output such as code and scene. Okay, the next line is using namespace std. This is used so that we don't have to write std every time we want to use a function from the C++ standard library, such as code and or scene. Int main. This line defines the main function main, which is the starting point for executing a C++ program. This function returns an integer value, int, which is often used to indicate whether the program runs successfully or not. Okay, the next line declares three integer variables, namely x, y, and z. The next line assigns the value to the variable x. Okay, for this line assigns the value 4 to the variable x. Okay, for the next line is performs a multiplication operation between the values x and y, then stores the result in the variable z. Okay, for this line, prints the text result of multiplication followed by the value of the variable z to the screen. And L used to move to the next line. Return 0. This line returns the value 0 to indicate that the program has completed successfully. And the last line is closing curly brace. This line marks the end of the main function.